hello everybody. Here we are on TUSD TV. That's right, TUSD TV secondary school version. My name is Mr. Mello, the Mellow Man from Turlock High School, and I'm going to be with you most days trying to guide you through a way for us to all be connected. We know right now there's uncertain times, but we still have a reason to live each and every day. And we're going to try to give you, the students and the staff, a way to all be connected. Not just here at Turlock High School, but connected Dutcher Middle School, Turlock Junior High School, Pittman High School, all the secondary schools within Turlock Unified School District. So right here, TUSD TV, we're going to connect all of us together. We're going to have segments for students. We're going to have segments for the adult staff members. All of it should be educational, and a lot of it's going to be very enjoyable to watch. If you like seeing yourself, there's a way for you to get involved on TUSD TV as well. So as you stay tuned, watch more segments. We'll give you more information on how to get connected right here, your station, TUSD TV. We have got a great segment for you. It's Science with Safi, everybody. And I tell you what, even though you might not be a person who's really into science, this is bound to catch your interest right here. So stick with us. Science with Safi is coming up next.
My name is Mr. Safi. I am a science teacher from Turlock High School, and I will be talking to you guys a little bit about how COVID-19 affects your lungs and immune system. I'm working from home, as I hope you guys are too, self-quarantining, and so let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys a little bit of background information. We have approximately 37.2 trillion cells in the human body. This is for an average adult. So there is a known ratio of a 10-to-1 ratio of bacteria to human cells in the body. So what this means is for every one human cell, there are 10 bacterial cells. And so to put this into perspective, there are roughly 372 trillion bacterial cells in and on the surface of your body. Okay, so this actually makes up 1 to 3% of your mass, of your weight. And so that means that, let's just say there's an individual that weighs 100 pounds. 1 to 3 pounds of their weight would be bacteria. Now that's a crazy number. So another example is if you weigh 200 pounds, 2 to 6 pounds of your weight comes from bacteria. So that's a crazy number. So the reason why I'm bringing this up is because there are good bacteria and bad bacteria in your body. Usually your immune system and your body can handle and take care of the bad bacteria. But we will be talking specifically about what happens when your body is infected by COVID-19 and what this bad bacteria does. Okay. So COVID-19 primarily affects 3 organs. The main one we're going to talk about is your lungs. So COVID-19, what it does is, say this individual had COVID-19, the virus itself would go into the lungs and it would attack the epithelial cells that line this part of the lungs called the alveoli. So these are kind of like grape-like structures, these alveoli. They're air-filled sacs. And there's cells here, they're called epithelial tissue, and these cells are what are infected specifically by COVID-19. Okay, so your cells are infected, so now what happens? So to be specific, COVID-19 has RNA. So the difference between DNA, which I'm sure you've all heard of, DNA and RNA is that DNA is double-stranded, RNA is single-stranded. So that's the main thing here. And the virus itself, COVID-19, has RNA. So oh, this is just an image showing you that COVID-19 has RNA right here. Okay, so let's just say here's one of your lung cells, and here's COVID-19, right? So what happens is the COVID-19, which contains RNA, a single strand, right, will inject, after attaching to the surface of the cell, inject its RNA into your cell. So here's a lung cell, right? So then what happens? Well, there's a structure called a ribosome. Let me change the color for this. Structure, these little things right here I'm going to circle a couple of them. These little guys are called ribosomes. They are involved with translation of RNA. And so what that means is it translates RNA, which is a sequence, a code, right, into amino acids and proteins. So basically it makes a bunch of copies of the COVID-19 virus. So now, after this happens, we are going to have a bunch of these guys all over the place, within the cell. Then the cell basically is going to be filled with these viruses. It's going to therefore die and essentially explode and release all its water, which causes fluid to build up in your lungs. And the viruses will continue to hijack and kill other cells in your lungs. Okay, so now that your cell, basically what happened is your cell has become a factory to produce multiple copies of this virus, COVID-19, and that's not good. Another bad thing is that COVID-19 also begins to kill your own immune system cells. So not only does it kill your lung cells, it also kills your immune system cells. So an example of an immune system cell is this one right here. This pink one is called a T cell. And a T cell is one of its main functions is to kill off bad guys, basically, and find infected cells. But the problem is the coronavirus will insert its RNA into the T cell, and from there cause multiple copies of the coronavirus particles to kill the T cell. And in some cases, so here's the scary part. In some cases, the T cell will start to attack your own healthy tissue. So here's an example. This is a T cell attacking and killing a healthy lung cell. So the COVID-19 virus can also cause your immune system cells, such as your T cells, to attack and kill your own healthy, non-infected cells. So that's not good. Now COVID-19 has caused your own immune system cells to die. So your immune system starts to drop because your cells are dying, right? And your lung cells are dying. Okay, so what can this cause? So when your immune system begins to drop, remember how I said that there was good bacteria and bad bacteria? Well, one of the bad bacteria that sometimes lives in your lungs is called Streptococcus pneumoniae. It causes pneumonia, bacterial pneumonia. Bacterial pneumonia is a very, very bad cough, worse than bronchitis. It causes fluid to be filled in those air sacs I was talking about, the alveoli. And especially in older people, it can be detrimental, and in babies, but mainly in older people. So, and the reason why this happens is because the bad bacteria don't have any immune system cells. Your immune system cells are not killing them. Why? Because your immune system cells have depleted. They've been killed, right? So the bad bacteria says, hey, there's nothing to kill me, nothing to stop me. I'm just going to start multiplying like crazy. So that's not good either. Here is just a quick image of what happens. So here is, for example, your alveoli, your air sacs in your lungs, and these little guys represent bacteria filling up and starting to multiply, causing pneumonia. This is an example of a chest X-ray of someone that has pneumonia. So you can see here, these are their lungs. This is their chest wall cavity, and these are their ribs, right? And so right here, you see this like phasey stuff over here. This is a buildup of bacteria. It's a typical way of diagnosing whether or not a patient has bacterial pneumonia from a radiologist doctor's perspective. So what can we do to prevent this from happening? Because we learned that your own immune system cells have become basically minute, right? They've been killed off, and some of your other lung cells, for example, are being killed off and targeted by our immune system because of COVID-19. So what can we do to avoid this, to avoid the bacteria from spreading and killing us? Well, quite frankly, you've all heard these, but an example is washing your hands thoroughly for at least 20 seconds. Social distancing includes being at least 6 feet apart from someone, especially if you happen to go out in public, which of course you should be reducing, so that we can ultimately flatten this curve, right? So this is the curve if we don't practice these measures, and the curve will hopefully continue to be flattened if we start practicing these basic measures. And that would be it for today. So I hope that you found this video to be helpful.
All right, folks, are you ready to keep moving? All right, I know you're up, but have you got that blood pumping yet? We have a great segment for you today. Every day we're going to try to give you some fitness and health. We have Mr. Velasquez from Dutcher Middle School who's going to kick things off for us here. So get off that couch, put some workout clothes on, get a little motivated, get that towel, get a drink of water. You're ready to roll. Mr. Velasquez coming up next.
Hi Turlock Unified, this is Mr. Velasquez from Dutcher Middle School, and I'm going to be showing you some exercises to do at home today. So my area is just 5 feet, a clear space. Make sure your toes are moved around, make sure you don't have anything that you could trip on. I'm going to go over 5 exercises that you could do right in your living room area or backyard, wherever you want to do it. It doesn't take much space, it doesn't take much equipment. I'm going to be using a chair today, and I'm going to make sure my area is clear. I'm going to go over the warm-up first, or stretches to start off. We're going to start with arm stretches. Before, we're going to hold it for 10 seconds. We're going to count. If you want to count out loud, go ahead. So I'm going to start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I'm going to do the other arm. I'm going to bring your right arm or left arm across on this one. Make sure you're stretching well. Make sure you're pulling your arm into your body. Okay, so that's about 10 seconds. Next one, we're going to go arm circles. So we're going to do arm circles forward. I'm going to turn sideways, that way you can see it. Okay, so if we go medium-sized circles, you could do bigger-sized circles, whatever you feel comfortable with, you could do it at home. So you do 10 going forward, make sure that shoulder's really turning, and then you switch direction, you go backwards. You do 10 of them as well. Okay, so those are your arm stretches. Okay, I'm doing my 10, hopefully you're following with me. After the arm circles, we're gonna do shoulder stretch, which is gonna be right arm behind your head, and you're gonna grab the other arm, touch your elbow, bring it to your elbow, and pull down. Don't pull down too hard. Make sure you're feeling that stretch. Okay, we don't want anyone getting injured during the warm-up. So you count to 10. So I'm gonna hold it a little bit longer. I'm counting my head, by the way. Okay, so I'm kind of holding it for 10 seconds, and I'm gonna do the other side. It's always good to do both sides of your body, okay? Whatever arm you stretch the other one as well, okay? So those are our arm stretches, okay? Now we're gonna do our jumping jacks. We usually do 10 for a warm up. I'm gonna keep it short, I'm gonna do 7. So go ahead and get ready for your jumping jacks, okay? So ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Those are our jumping jacks. Now we're gonna do our leg stretches, okay? Hopefully you guys know what flamingos are. If you don't, it's just an exercise to balance yourself. It's a leg stretch. Stretch your quads. Ready? So I'm gonna try to hold. If you don't have good balance, you could hold on to the couch, you could hold on to the chair, you could hold on to whatever is near you, okay? If you're doing this workout with your little brothers or older brothers, make sure you hold on to each other, all right? So again, we do it for about 10 seconds, and then we're gonna switch. We're gonna do the left leg now. Hold it for the same amount of time. Make sure you guys really feel that stretch on your quad and groin area, okay? So 10 seconds, that's our warm-up time for stretching. And then we're gonna touch our toes. So you keep your knees straight, you bring your hands down, and you reach for your toes, okay? If you can't reach, don't overdo it. Don't have someone push you. Just kind of let yourself go as far as you can until you feel that stretch behind your knees and your quad area, okay? So you're gonna feel that stretch behind your hamstring area. 10 seconds, you're gonna open up your feet apart. You're gonna bring the left arm across your body, touch your left, touch your right leg, reach for your toes again. Do it for 10 seconds. Make sure you hold it. Again, if you can't reach, just bring it to where it's comfortable, where you're feeling that stretch. Okay. Now we're gonna bring our right to our left, and you're gonna hold it there for about 10 seconds as well. Okay, after you're done, now bring it down to the middle. If you're able to touch the floor with your fingers, that's great. Now do a fist and reach. Okay, that way you get that good stretch. All right, so our workout today is gonna be the following. So to start off, the first one's gonna be side lunges. Then I'm gonna go to tricep dips. We're gonna do flutter kicks, leg raises, and push-ups, okay? So we're gonna go over those exercises. I'm gonna demonstrate and then I'm gonna do the workout. I'm gonna do one set for you guys and we're gonna do it together, and then you guys could continue the workout yourselves at home, okay? So to start off, side lunges, the way we're gonna do it is we stand with our feet apart, athletic stance, okay? And you step to the right, you go down, and then you come up, okay? So that will be one with the right, one with the left, okay? So that's one, okay? One and one, we'll count that as one. We're gonna do 10 of those, okay? So again, I'm gonna demonstrate again. So all you're gonna do is just bring your right leg up, reach out to your right side, and bend your right leg, bend your knee, and keep the left one straight. You hold it for about 2 seconds, and then you push up, and you bring it down to the starting point. You're gonna go left side, step, down, and push off, and bring it to starting point. So that's 2, okay? So 1 and 1 will be 2 because I already did 1 previously. Now the next one's gonna be tricep dips. So for this one, you're gonna be on the couch or you're gonna grab a chair. In this case, I'm gonna grab a chair. And now I'm gonna put my arms here, make sure I grab and hold on to the chair strong so I don't lose my grip. And I'm gonna do a tricep dip. I'm gonna step out a little bit. So tricep dip, there we go, that's 1, okay. That's 2, okay. That's 3, and that's how you do tricep dips, okay. Next one's gonna be flutter kicks. Flutter kicks, I'm gonna go sideways, that way you guys are able to see. You're gonna lay on the ground, okay. You're gonna put your shoulders back, you're gonna bring your legs up, and you're gonna do flutter kicks. You do 10 of those, 1 each leg. So every time your right leg comes up, that will be 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? You do 10 of those. Make sure your feet don't touch the floor when you're doing those, please, okay? It's gonna be push-ups. For push-ups, if you can't do push-ups, there's several ways to do it, to modify them, okay? So one way to modify them is bringing your knees down, having both knees down. You just bring your body down and doing it 1, okay? The other way to modify push-ups is going on one leg. I'm gonna use my right, going on one leg and doing it. That would be 1. Or if you're able to hold yourself, a lot of you are, if you're able to hold yourself down. And then if you can't bring yourself up, you're gonna put your entire body down and then you're gonna push off the floor, okay? So I'm gonna demonstrate that one more time, okay? So you bring yourself all the way down, okay? And then you push off the floor. So that's another way to modify them. And then for those of you that are strong and are able to do a full push up, make sure your body's straight. Try to look face forward, okay? You go down, 1, down, up 2, and that's how you do a regular push up, all right? All right, and the last exercise will be leg raises. For this one, all you do, you go back to the floor. It works out your abs. So now you go down to the floor and you bring your legs up about 6 inches off the floor and you count to 10. Count to 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, try to keep your body straight. Try to keep those legs up. Those are 5 exercises. You're gonna go through them 3 times. Remember, repetitions of 10, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and go over the workout once for you guys. I'm gonna do an entire workout for you guys, and then I'm gonna let you guys go ahead and start it. Or you can start with me as well, okay? So I'm gonna do side lunges. I'm gonna do 10 of them. So here I go. That will be 1, bring that right leg down, bend that knee. That would be 2. Okay. That would be 3. Step right, step left. That would be 4. Okay. Left, 5, right, down, up, left, down, up. That would be 6. Same movement. Okay. That would be 7. That would be 8. Down, up, down, up. 9. Down, up, down, up. That's 10. That's the first exercise. Now go ahead and get ready. Go to the couch, get a chair. I'll give you guys some time. If you need water, go ahead and grab water. I'm already out of breath a little bit because I've been talking, but we're gonna do tricep dips. Ready? Okay, make sure you stretch your legs out and you go down, up, 1, down, up, 2, down, up, 3, down, up, 4. Make sure you guys don't do it so fast. Make sure you get a good workout. Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so now our next exercise will be flutter kicks. So again, move the chair out, that way you don't kick the chair. Move your toes out of the way. You're gonna lay it down on the floor and you're gonna do your flutter kicks. Ready? I'll give you guys a second, okay? I need to catch our breath as well. Ready? We're gonna bring our feet up and we're gonna kick. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? Stay down on the floor. We're gonna do our push-ups, okay? And for push-ups, again, you can do them however you want. Modify them if you want. I'm gonna do straight push-ups. You can do push-ups the way you're able to do them, okay? So, ready? We're gonna go down, up, 1, down, up, 2, down, up, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? Now, again, I'm gonna stay on the floor. I'm gonna do leg raises for my last exercise. And I'm gonna do 10 seconds of those. I'm gonna count in my head. Remember, for this one, our feet don't touch the floor. We keep them up. Our body stays down on the floor. Okay, ready? I'm gonna start. I'm gonna count 10 seconds. I'm not gonna go super fast, even though I'm starting to get tired. I'm gonna make sure I stay and keep my legs up for 10 seconds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. That's one set. Okay, you're gonna do 3 of those. If you're able to do 4, go ahead and do 4. Take a break after each set, get water, take about a 2 to 3 minute break, get water, and then start over again. Again, you don't need much room for your exercises or your workout. You can do it within a space this big, okay? Again, clear your toys out of the way. You can do it with your younger brother, your older brothers or sisters, whoever's around the house, okay? All right, so get to your workout and good luck.